It's September the 4th. What a weird day for me. Um, I come on here because there's a lot of stuff going on in the news today, right? There's the shooting down in Georgia. Um, it's coming just off these school shootings. Just came off the news and where all the document dump on that Nashville one came out. All her writings. I think we'll find the same thing. It'll be somebody that's somebody that's probably been unfortunately influenced through the woke crap. Seems like that seems to be the rule of thumb on this stuff. It's they buy into this stuff, or they've been brainwashed into it. A lot of them. It's sad. Um, Prayers out to the families that had kids injured, or God forbid if any of them died, which I guess we don't know yet. Anyway, so that's that. So anyway, prayers to them. Um, anyway, welcome Bits and Bobs people and anybody else that's popping in. So we'll see how well this goes with the streaming today. Um, whether anybody's going to be here. Anyway, let's go to what's going on now. So now the Attorney General, the Attorney General of the United States, is he and Biden. Biden's trying to be relevant again, right? So now he's bringing up that there's Russian collusion again, Russian collusion in our elections. Apparently, Kamala must be falling down the polls. She's trying to she's trying everything now. Apparently, she didn't have a bump in her convention because she was anointed, right? Didn't have a single primary to put her there, and she hasn't been doing that well. She's losing in the numbers when you really dig down into the battleground states. She's not doing well. Um, I've been watching the polls and watching all this stuff and watching the mainstream media, try to carry her water for her. It's not working. That interview, that softball interview she did the other day. Hello, Ms. Joe. How are you? She failed at that. So it doesn't surprise me that now the Attorney General has come out, saying there's Russian collusion in our elections this year. Why don't we worry about that? Why don't we worry about the collusion that's going on here with the vote fraud and everything else? I mean, let's stop dancing around what it is anymore. I mean, everybody knows it's there, right? On both sides. Everybody knows it's there. I mean, there's enough of it coming out, even in the mainstream media, the local medias, where people are bringing it up, that there's no denying it. And, then you got these Democratic states. Gosh, some of their early voting starts in about 2 weeks, week and a half. Talk about fraud. So it looks like that people are going to really be watching these ballot boxes and these delivery places where people can drop off ballot boxes around the country, which is good. I mean, you have an election, certainly should be watching those if you want to go do it. I mean, your civic duty and right? Or our freedoms. And that makes people uncomfortable. Poll workers and election officials somewhere, well, that should tell you something right away. So that's quite interesting. But it's very interesting how Biden starts. Biden wakes up to say there's collusion. I mean, why didn't he really wake up with everything else that's going on in Israel? All this kind of crap. Makes you wonder. It doesn't make you wonder. They need to wake him up for a while to try to boost the communists. Both communists. Walz's wife stepped in again too. I mean, if you want to just see how leftist they are, just look at Walz's wife. I mean, that's the stuff you're getting into. Wow. So she came. I mean, just her stuff from when they were rioting in Milwaukee, right? When she liked the smell of burning tires and death and all that kind of crap that she said back then. But there's more that's come out and other stuff. I mean, you want to talk about leftist communists? That's that party now. It looks like he's falling apart, right? They didn't pick the right one to help her because they he's he keeps getting caught in all sorts of lies, doesn't he? I mean, all sorts of lies that he should never. Why? I mean, why? One has to wonder why he's making those lies all this time. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, kind of lied about football and coaching, problems there. Of course, he lied about his military service, right? As far as claimed ranks and stuff. Apparently, he was doing it fairly recently. Even he still did it. I guess an old dog can't change his, can't find a new trick, can't be taught a new trick, can't be course corrected. And Komula, well, Komula, she's pissed. She's really pissed because she's got to go underneath the same debate rules on the 10th as Biden did. She doesn't like that. She can't try to do this. Hey, listen, I'm talking. I should do that in the bird voice. It's pretty close to Kamala. But I think it's hey, I'm talking. Listen to me. Remember that when she did that in her, when she was trying to be president last time in those debates. So she can't do that. She can't do any of her other stuff. She's got to stand the whole time. She can't use any crib notes. This should be a hoot if Trump can control himself. I mean, he's going to blister her. It has to be put out for everybody to watch, right? She can't talk about the topics. If she talks about them, I mean, she's gonna lie. She's gonna be vetted out right away. She's not. She's going to come up. She's going to try to end run around it and say some kind of fluffy crap like they usually do that has nothing to do with the question. So that'll be fun to watch. But she's pissed. She's pissed that she can't have the microphones on all the time, so she can kind of interject things like that. Biden did horribly on it. Kamala's going to do worse because as bad as Biden was, Kamala's even worse, and she's even a worse public speaker. At least Joe, even though he was kind of demented, I mean, he was kind of fun. He was at one time kind of a good public speaker. Komula, no. I mean, she might talk about school buses. That'll be fun. I wonder if Trump can get her talking about school buses. Maybe she'll talk about the economy. Oh, that'll be a fun one. Price gauging again, right? Price gauging. Oh, she's a hoot. To the people that popped in here, hey, how are you doing? It's not going to be a long one. I just wanted to kind of pop on and talk about everything that's going on today. Particularly once Biden was talking, we're going to bring the Attorney General out. Maybe the Attorney General is bringing Biden out. Who's running this goddamn country right now? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it to, this country's going to even make it to November. Then you got the woke nutty kids out there back at Columbia and all the schools protesting for Palestine. Oh, I was listening to something last night. They had a couple of them on one of the media, conservative media people on. It's on the internet, and he was interviewing a couple of them at Columbia. You want to talk about people that are clueless, that just parrot talking points, and they can't even get the talking points right. But they're all into it. They're all in for Iran, supporting Iran. Not only just Hezbollah and Hamas, but they're talking about Iran's ideology and stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, Iran's. Those people, they wouldn't tolerate those people over there. I guess Iran went after somebody over his woke interpretations and homosexual interpretations, and it kind of reminded him that didn't play well in Iran. Head of some XYZ PDQ thing. Iran kind of smacked him down as far as what goes on over in their country. Not a big fan of Iran, but when in Rome, what else is going on? Israel, Netanyahu, getting strong. It's interesting how Hamas hasn't really done crap now. I don't think they realize that Israel is going to stand by themselves if they have to, which is their right, and I applaud them for that. And then, this is an interesting one. So, Israel, Germany has now activated defensive stuff in Hamburg. They're starting to deploy defensive missiles and things pointing north towards Russia. They're starting to mothball out some of the defensive measures they have, stuff that they sent some of the stuff to Zelensky in Ukraine. But now they're deploying some more of their stuff out around Germany. So that doesn't bode well. You've got that going on. You've got China playing over in the China Sea, right? With the Philippines and threatening the Philippine people, fishermen and stuff, and all that crap that's going on, that's been going on, that's ramping up. You got, let's see here, China is making ends with Nigeria. That's funny. It's funny, but it's not funny because China's trying to gain control of Africa. Probably a pretty easy place for them to go. Throw them some money, some promises, and away you go. Talk about rebuilding infrastructure. You got Venezuela. Venezuela's an interesting one. Venezuela has Christmas coming up next month now. So Maduro has declared that Christmas will be celebrated in October for his country. I don't know what that's all about. Sure, to take the pressure off, right? A lot of other stuff. Or he's trying to move the conversation away from this last election. We're not too far away from being Venezuela in a lot of ways. I haven't, I should look at what the markets are doing today. They were down 2% yesterday. You've got the jobs report coming out Friday. Earnings reports weren't looking good. I mean, the S&P took a 2% hit yesterday. Kind of don't even want to look at them today. See where the market is going right now. I'm sure it's not good. But the funny thing is about that is all of this is based on the Tech 7, right? For the most part. Since when does a Tech 7? Oh, it's a lot of money, but how do they control whatever they do ends up with that much control over the stock exchanges and financials? That's kind of weird. Kind of shows you what kind of gives you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes, who's controlling what. And then you had what was it, Bezos with Amazon yesterday, when somebody went viral with the recordings of what's her name? Alexa, right? Where somebody recorded what Alexa was when they asked about Trump and being, and his candidacy, and it was Alexa said that she couldn't comment on politics, and then they asked her about Kamala, and Alexa gushed all over Kamala as a candidate. Told her people should vote for her because she's black. That's kind of racist, isn't it? You know, among other things I told her. But the first one was, you should vote for, or you should respect whatever it was, because she's was a person of color. Is that what you care about when you're electing your president? That's the first thing you come out with. I mean, if you're going to sit there and stump for somebody when you say you're not political, but you are, that's the first thing you're going to have Alexa say. I guess because you can't comment about her policies, right? She hasn't put out any new policies, and her old policies we all know, which are her new policies, right? So, but it's pretty damning when And then you had Zuckerberg come out, last week and say that the administration had pressured him about stuff. This is interesting, in and of itself, that he's starting to talk about the incestuous relationship between the leftist administrations and big tech. And then you got this. And then, of course, Bezos said, oh, no, that was just a mistake. Look at your donation. Your money's donated. The people that work for Bezos. 4-1. What the employees, when you go to look at the donations people are making to the left. So they're not apologetic at all when they get caught, right? So I behoove everybody to just ask Siri and ask Alexa and whatever the other ones are out there, what they think, let people know. So with that, I don't have much more to say. I've got some computer stuff to do. I've got some other stuff I've got to do. Like I said, I think I've got think I have something to get me moving at least a little bit forward, but that's even now kind of up in the air, how to get this done. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to start e-begging and actually kind of seeing if I can collect funds. It's going to be expensive in a way. Not real expensive, but it's expensive enough. That's going to really hurt me. So anyway, so there's that. So I'll talk about that in the next day or two. But if you do want to donate to me, if you see this video, like I said, my where you can donate to me are all over the descriptions in a lot of my videos. Not every one of them, but most of them, a lot of them. They just kind of hang out there. Sure could use it. Would really appreciate it. Somebody had asked why I use this buy a coffee. It's because because it's easy. It's anonymous if you want it to be anonymous, and to be honest, the rates they charge are not horrible like the other ones do. In fact, I need to go work on that somewhere, because I think that my subscriber thing, or my whatever the thing they do, if you want to be a member, their membership thing, if you don't want to just drop some money in, I think it's all wrong. Because I really was going to use that, right? Kind of a joke-ish at the time. The memberships, monthly memberships. But maybe I needed to address that. It's been 19 minutes. I swore I was going to try to get these things shorter, so that's what I'm going to do. Ms. Joe, if you're still here, hey, thanks for stopping in. I may try to get on Discord later tonight and just kind of hang out in the voice. So anybody wants to check out the Discord, check out our Discord. It's all over in the descriptions too, and on the main page for my YouTube channel. Bits and Bobs. Listen, you're still here. Good. Hopefully it's cooled down where you're at a little bit. It's cooling down here. which is good and bad. Means I can get cold here pretty soon. But anyway, I may be coming out your way soon. Maybe we can break bread together as I pass through. Anyway, that's it. Bits and bobs. That's it for today. That's the news that I care to talk about. Maybe that's a segment. The news that I care to talk about. And to whoever's talking here the other night about we're talking about stuff. Yeah, I've got some. I got some other content that might appeal to people. Maybe not just to the 55 and plus. I think is what somebody was talking about. Somebody had said in here. But some fun stuff. But that is at least 3 weeks away. 3 weeks to a month. And things go the way I hope they do. I'll be able to do more of that kind of stuff soon. I hope. So that's it. I know I said I'm going to go. And there's a helicopter coming across to the hospital. So that's the cue. Bits and bobs. I'm out. Thanks for stopping in. And if you see this, like and subscribe. Have a good day.